Hello everybody, BrioS here. Today I have for you what many people consider to be the best mech of the whole game. And nope, it's not an assault mech, neither is it a clan mech. And it's not even new, it's been around quite a while. So this particular mech that you see here is the Quickdraw Hero D44. And being a hero mech, it also gives you a plus 30% C-build bonus. So not only is it a beast on the battlefield, it also grinds them C-builds really nicely. And what makes this mech particularly deadly are its quirks. So as you'll see here, the mech is very heavily quirked, just like the older mechs are. It has ballistic cooldowns, weapon cooldown 20% for ballistics, with a weapon velocity of 10%. That's in the arms, 2 ballistic hardpoints, 1 per arm. And if you like the 2 energy hardpoints in the center, it has center torso, that is, it has an energy weapon cooldown of minus 10% and a weapon range increase of 10%. And most importantly, which is what I'll focus on today, are the side torso missile weapons, and these come with a missile weapon cooldown of 20%. So any missile weapons that you have in them will just fire 20% faster, or rather they'll cycle 20% faster. And not only is it very well quirked offensively, allowing you to run all sorts of builds, it also is very well quirked defensively. The center torso has an amazing 20 points of armor in the CT. Why? I don't know, but it does have that. And it also has 14 points of armor additional in the side torsos. To round it off, the legs also have 14, so legging it is also tough. And the arms, which actually have ballistic mounts, also have 15 points of armor. So lots of cooldown quirks for weapons, whatever you choose, and lots of armor quirks. So with the 3060 tech that came out quite some time back, yeah, this is the, well, disgusting mech on the battlefield, like I said. Very disgusting, very powerful. But the weapons I'm using spread quite a lot, as you can see, lots of missiles. So pinpoint damage is a bit of an issue. But you can always just kill the enemy by brute force, you know. So anyway, what am I running? I am running probably the most common build, and that's an MRM boat. I am choosing 2 MRM30s with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tons of ammunition. You could run an MRM40 and a 20, but the 40 and the 20 will save you a ton, but it will generate it will give you ghost heat. 230s have no ghost heat. And for speed and mobility, it has a light fusion 280 engine, giving it a speed of 79 with speed tweak, very decent. And with 4 jump jets, you have great maneuverability. You can pop tart, fire those missiles, and fall back down behind cover. So yeah, it's a simple to play build and highly effective. So let's get down to the skills. So being a heavily quirked mech in terms of defenses, I've put in 16 points into the survival tree. Mainly on the left side. I would love to put more, but well, 91 SPs is all you have. It's just a matter of how you allocate it. So with this allocation for the survival skill tree, it will give me an armor bonus of 14.4, and combined with the armor quirks, that's just, well, a lot of extra armor. And the structure bonus is, well, 3.3, only 1 node. It's okay. As for mobility, this mech is built to go in, tank, hit and run. You can do all sorts of things with it. I have put in 16 SPs in the mobility tree. That will give me an XL bonus of 10.5, decel bonus of 14, and what I wanted was a turn rate of 24%, allowing me to jump up, fire, move quickly, redeploy, turn and run away. And of course I have 3 nodes of speed tweak down below. That gives me a total net speed of 79 kph. As for firepower, because of the missile nodes, you want lots of these green nodes here. These are the missile related nodes. And because I only have MRMs, that's my only weapon system, medium range missiles, I've gotten 2 nodes of missile rack to increase the amount of ammunition. MRMs spread quite a lot, and that is one flaw with this mech. You can't really get the pinpoint damage, but with 2 nodes of missile spread, that will decrease your spread by 5%, allowing more missiles to hit roughly the area you are targeting, which is really useful. As I always say, talking about this node here, high explosive, it increases the crit damage by 7.5%, which is actually, well, quite useless, but it links to the other nodes below, as you can see, very nicely. And those are the most important quirks. Other than that, another very important skill, rather not quirk skill, is the heat reduction of 9.75, because 2 MRM30s firing consistently generates lots of heat. Cooldown is minus 6%, so you cycle your weapons a bit faster. Range increase of 7% is useful, and so is a velocity increase of 6%. But not really that helpful, but just useful. As for operations, 13 SPs, my standard skill tree for operations, to get my 5 nodes of heat containment, allowing me to fire 15% more before I need to do something about the heat. So increasing heat capacity by 15 is nice. And finally, for auxiliary tree, I've put in 11 SPs. 2 cool shots, which are enhanced by all these skill nodes, with the cool shot cooldown 25%, allowing you to get the second cool shot ready in, well, 1/4 less time. And of course, my lovely 2 strikes. So lots of skills gone into this to enhance the extract to do lots of pinpoint damage, which is really helpful actually. So that's it. That is the Quickdraw 4-4. Very nice, very disgusting with 3060 tech with those MRMs. Very tanky. It's the mech can do so many things, and you can run a lot of other builds, but I'm just showcasing you one of the most common builds out there, so either you can get this mech or you are aware what it can do. So anyway, let's get down to some gameplay and I'll show you this wonderful 4-4 in action. So let's go. For the first match of this video, it's a match on River City. A map that suits this build kinda nicely because with the built up areas, with the jump jets, you can actually do quite a lot of damage. It's also domination, so you know where everybody's going to go. So moving along to the Citadel is the usual thing.
New target acquired.
Using the cover, looking for targets, dropping a strike at the center. Gonna flush out people there. As you can see, there are some mechs hiding.
New target
Oh, but no hits. No hits by the extract at all.
New target
Team is moving up
acquired.
slowly. So remember, this is a heavy mech. The problem I have with this quick draw is that I tend to be a bit too aggressive, moving forward too far. But it's still a heavy mech, so gotta keep my overly aggressive instincts at bay. So here's the friendly Nova moving up. One, what is that, a Uzil? Oh, okay, that's more than a Uzil over there.
Here they come, Gold 7 though.
Activated. Warning.
Huge motorball comes in. It's not really fast, my build, because I use a light fusion engine. My strikes are getting a few hits, that's good, gonna slow them down a bit. But as I was saying, this quick draw with the light fusion engine isn't that fast at about 79, but I can afford to lose a torso without dying, which is always a good thing. Problem of being a meta mech, you're gonna draw lots of fire from the enemy. Once they say a quick draw, they know it's a 4-4 and everybody's gonna focus you, so gotta be careful when you play this build.
New target
There goes my arm, but with no armor I don't need it, those are basically just stripped. Do keep in mind this build is hot, so gotta fire and reposition. Can't really stay in a sustained fight too long, but those missiles are really deadly. Oh, and talking about deadly, that Scorch, ETM48 Scorch, they just walked away.
at 25%.
I'm gonna brawl with this Banshee here. Typical laser vomit Banshee. Let's trade, my friend, let's
New
trade.
target
Come, my friend. Oh, and he blew off my arm, oh dear.
fuel at
But I still have one, not that it matters.
new target.
Oh, friendly PV, don't shoot me. Sometimes people with machine
You
guns, I
empty
don't know
your
what they're
friends,
doing.
please.
They're just happily shooting friendlies in the rear because it's a code, we forget that. It's not really the damage, the
India
fact
in the
that
water.
it causes
PG.
friendlies to turn around.
Highlander, let's get him.
And here we have our friendly Highlander shutting down. That EBJ is called
BJ
CT.
India, CT cord.
Yep, CT caught 60 missiles in a CT.
Acquired.
We gotta be a bit more aggressive. Oh, that's the ATM Scorch. Yep. Oh, his side torsos are caught. Going in for the kill. 60
Scorch going down,
missiles.
he has to go down.
Yep. Looks like that gotta die.
Destroyed.
And he goes down. Probably an ammo explosion. Here's the Banshee again. Hello, Banshee. 8 missiles. Did you like your missiles? Missiles for breakfast. Missiles for lunch. Missiles for dinner.
Critical damage.
Oh, but that Banshee really caught my right torso in CT.
Missile.
Those at Citadel fall back.
I would love
We're
to
not
take him
getting
out, but I
support.
think
Target.
my team is gonna kill him. Yep.
Acquired.
Or push
So
forward. Gulf 7 guys,
slowly
everybody push
grinding
Alpha.
the enemy.
Alpha, Gulf 7.
Yep.
Ultraviolet, regroup there.
Ultraviolet is always have weak links.
Yeah, we're all spread out.
Yeah, as you can see from the minute, we are very spread out. Gotta push through the center, past this ultraviolet to
Gulf 7
regroup
hotel.
at Gulf 7.
Let's go, Highlander. Ignore the guy on the right. Need to regroup.
New target acquired.
Yeah, missile guy on the right is drawing fire. But regrouping is more important.
Damage.
Poor Cougar, legs are caught. Oh, he lost a lot of parts and he's dead.
Fight all the way back to Fox 7, regroup.
Yeah, I'm
Five,
trying to get a team to regroup, salvage something out of
Hotel,
this.
Golf 7.
We have an advantage, obviously.
But nah, I think you guys want to chase the medium.
Engaged.
Yeah, but everybody chasing.
Level critical.
So running and gunning, that's what this mech is all about. Heat is the biggest issue for this. But as you can see, it does have a lot of firepower. Ooh, damage from the rear.
Critical damage.
What is this? Oh, it's the Nova Cat I walked past earlier. A very rare ER large is a Nova Cat. Not sure if that's stock. Oh, 1-1 with a Griffin. He's fresh. I'm super caught. I'm overheating. Can I get him? Can I survive? Oh, no. Nope. He gets me. Oh, but 1,367
Thanks,
damage.
guys. Better win this.
I will take it. I will take
Fox
it.
7 Uziel is one shot echo.
The problem is, this is not really a good situation. We have a slight advantage, but yeah. Hopefully the team doesn't lose.
Ah, well done. That's the last two.
Acquired.
Yep, with only 2 mechs. Oh, 1 mech left. I think we'll win this. I was worried we'll lose. I've actually done games with 1,000, 2,000, even 1,003 before and lost the match. Didn't save those, but depressing matches. Damage output is really good on this quick draw, but it spreads a lot, so some tryhards don't consider this a carry mech because you can't really take out the enemy with pinpoint strikes. But let's watch the last guy get hunted down. It's always a PB or something. Oh, that was a good hit by the Kid Fox. Yep. And he lived. Domination, so timer runs out. It's a victory. I didn't lose. Always nice when you do well. So let's look at the damage and the scores. And there it is. 1,367. 2 kills, 4 KMDDs. Both are solo kills. Definitely good damage output, which is what this build excels in. And a very nice score of 779. So the last match showed what damage this build can really do, and there are even more violent builds with MRM 40s instead of 30s, with XL engines, but mine is what I like, kind of a good balance between survivability and firepower with the LFE engine and the dual MRM 30s. But here of course we have River City right now. I am in the lower level facing the tunnel. Kinda scary because, yeah, this is where a tank should
It's like
be.
an Atlas, Juliet.
Tanky as the mech is, it's only a 60 tonner. So, hoping to trade a bit in the tunnel. Oh, and Atlas comes out.
The Atlas. Tunnel.
Jumping a bit to,
Help, I'm in front.
well, so that it'll spread the damage a bit and those behind me can shoot through. It's the tactic I often use. Oh, that's a really, well, suicidal Atlas. Just rushing alone into the enemy firing line. Well, results, it is expected. So now we have a 1-0 advantage. Enemy has lost 1 assault.
Watch the left side of tunnel.
It's a big mistake. I guess he was hoping for support. Welcome to solo queue. Oh yeah, and my strike comes down, does a bit of damage.
Yet again, another tunnel push.
I do drop my strikes in the tunnels,
Oh, don't shoot my rear, please.
and then the mechs at the top take the damage because
Onion in the tower.
the strikes come in from the top.
Artillery strike activated.
Another strike dropped. Yet again in the tunnel, hoping it'll come down to hit mechs at the top, like that one. Oh, but we have an Orion. Jumping again to dodge the
push in
missiles and to allow those behind to shoot.
Pushing in there, keeping to the right.
A bit of comms here.
His friends now, I'm out of there.
Yep, hoping to push, but yeah, it doesn't look good. Lots of targets. Very brawly targets, in fact. One Orion, I think a Warhammer 2C, and I am overheating. Like I said, main problem of this build is the heat.
Override engaged. New target acquired.
Yeah, taking my time. Oh, it's a Hanchi. Yep, did quite a bit of damage there. Too bad I have no more strikes. This would be a good place to place a strike. Don't place it outside because they can see it, but place it just at the wall on my left. But I have no more strikes.
Are we pushing out?
Tip of the spear, wondering what my
Alright, let's
team
push,
is
let's
doing.
push. Right side, side tunnel, let's go.
Yep, catapult reached the
Hanchi first,
charge.
right torso. Hotel.
Calling targets to focus fire. Hotel is right torso called. Gonna go wide with my speed. Oh, enemy has a really good
Delta,
firing position
Marauder.
here. This is gonna get painful.
Delta Marauder, please. Side tunnel team.
Many of them spread out on that slope, having a very nice firing line as we come out. Just waiting for us. But this Marauder 2C goes down. Or
Side tunnel team, Kilo. Blood
Marauder
S.
2 rather.
Sorry, India.
That was a solo kill, I think. Heat is a problem. Oh, redlining it. Ouch. Oh, I'm CT caught already. Yes. My team is coming a bit too late to support me. 3-4. Down goes that Blood Asp. Those at the top are really causing a lot of damage. And they are counter pushing from the side tunnel. Good tactics. Firing line at the top. A team in the tunnel to counter push. We are in trouble. 4-6. So hoping their counter attack will stall. But we trade with them. Blue of a component. This guy is a standard team. Yeah, one medium in his head. Missiles! Yep. He joins his friends. 5-7. Doesn't look good.
I'll support you.
Look at my paper doll. I'm so badly damaged. Can I take out this Beagle? Side torso destruction means heat is a even bigger problem. Gonna shut down and cool down a bit.
Override engaged.
This guy's legs are caught. Oh, but he's dead. Oh, 3 of us versus the world. One shot and I died. Look at my left torso. Oh, friendly goes down. Oh, we are in trouble. Let's run. Ah, okay. Yep. So as you could see, this mech is really good. But despite all the armor quirks, it's only a 60 tonner, so my leading the charge most of the time was not a good idea. But really good damage output. 1160 damage, phenomenal. 3 kills in a loss. Score of 659. One of the best mechs of the game.